Welcome to another episode of Life and Equity. Um, your host Noah and co-host Holly. This is my lovely wife, Holly, of
Hi.
27 and some change years, coming up on 28 years. Um, I wanted to do a Mother's Day special since it is Mother's Day, and what better way to honor mothers as than to have a wonderful mother on the podcast. So. Uh, yeah, just a little introduction there. She will be showing her face more frequently because we are going to do a lot of episodes about life, and we've had a fair amount of life experience that we'd love to share.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said it's fair.
With four kids and three grandkids, a deaf child, uh, me going through cancer, and of course my lovely wife taking care of me through that. We do have a little bit of life experience we'd love to share. But again, today's episode is purely about mothers and Mother's Day. Now, in reality, not everybody gets to be a mother who wants to be a mother, and that's of course very unfortunate. At least unless you choose adoption, which is always an option. We do have some near dear friends that have adopted, and they absolutely love their wonderful family because they were unable to have kids. And then there are a lot of people out there, a lot of women who choose not to be mothers, and that's perfectly fine as well. If you don't feel like you would want to be a mother or don't feel like you can be a mother, uh, totally understandable, and that's certainly you're right in your choice as well. Uh, I,
Yeah.
I did want to bring Holly on today, just to ask her a couple questions about what it means for her to be a mom. So I'm going to turn the time for a minute, and if you don't mind, what does it mean to you to be a mom?
Well, first of all, it's definitely been my biggest blessing.
Yeah,
Um, to be able to have that honor to have these babies, and obviously they've been my biggest teachers, I would say.
biggest teachers.
Yeah, oh, for sure. They've taught me patience and kindness and to be present, especially with our deaf child. Yeah,
Yeah,
being present, like you got to focus and pay attention and stop what you're doing. I feel like as mothers, there's so much multitasking going on. You're keeping up with dinners and, games and sports and all the things in life. And so, you know, because our deaf child, he's the baby, he's 18 now, but he's taught me how to be more present and,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
stop me in my tracks and say, okay, because he needs, when we're speaking to him, although he has his cochlear implants, he still needs like us looking at him and, being present
yeah.
because he still relies on a lot of like, uh,
Visual cues.
visual cues, lip reading.
Yeah,
And so that honestly has been a gift,
yeah,
I would say.
absolutely. Did you?
Um,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, go.
Do you? So you brought up multitasking, and I know that's a buzzword. And there's people that say that you can multitask, and others who say that it's not possible to multitask. Given your experience with our deaf child and having to be completely present, uh, I'm interested in your take on, is it possible to multitask, or if you try to do too many things, if you've got too many things going at once, are you just inefficient at all? Or are you truly able to multitask?
Well, I would say definitely multitask because I can accomplish quite a bit of things in one time. Like if I'm multitasking, but when I'm multitasking, I can accomplish a lot of things. But I feel like as mothers, we become multitaskers because there's always something happening. And maybe that doesn't get finished right away, but who's kidding who? Our brains are already multitasking nonstop. We're like, our brains are constantly going off of, oh my gosh, I forgot that, oh, I got to do this, or you wake up in the middle of the night, I got this, right? Moms, don't you agree? Like you're constantly just like, it doesn't stop.
Doesn't stop. Yeah.
And so or how can I be more efficient at this? And, of course, that's what I go off of. Okay,
Sure.
how can I be the most efficient? And I've got all these things to do throughout the day. And when I get home from work, I've got this, this, and this. And it's like, okay, I gotta get to the gym. I gotta get, not I've got to, but I want all of these things. And so this is a big thing in my life, making sure my family's fed and healthy, nutritious meals. That's a big deal for me.
Yeah.
And then of course taking care of myself, which is a huge deal for us moms,
Yeah.
because often it's like we maybe put ourselves on the back burner, not maybe we do,
Taking care of
and
everybody
take
else.
care of our children and everybody else. But
Absolutely.
and so I think as mothers, it's like it's important to like stop and take care of yourself and and not forget about that part.
Yeah.
So the gym is a big deal to me. So that's, it's just part of the multitasking and all the things, but making sure all these things are taken care of, and then
Sure.
my day's complete, and maybe I don't have so much happening when I go to
So-
bed as,
So many things
getting
screaming at you.
yeah, and getting all these things accomplished, but just because I accomplish certain things, it doesn't, I don't, it just, I don't,
Yeah.
I guess I'm not like, I feel like I've gotten better at being more efficient,
Sure. Yeah.
and
you
not.
as a mother, you've got to learn. You have to be efficient, otherwise you're not
Yeah.
going to accomplish anything in your day.
No,
Would you
because
agree
there's so
with
much.
that?
Oh yeah, because there's so much going on. There's so much going on up here. There's just so much happening. I mean, there's just so many. So much to take care of.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so.
Absolutely. Now, and I know. I mean, we've grown. Obviously, been together almost 28 years now,
And then some change. I mean, not
Yeah.
considering marriage, right?
Yeah.
So married that long,
Yeah.
but we've
Yeah. And obviously, we've grown a lot and changed a lot in our relationship, in our dynamic. I didn't realize. I mean, when you were a stay-at-home mom and I was working outside the house, I didn't realize how much you did.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I really didn't. It didn't, you know, especially not just taking care of the house and taking care of the shopping and prepping meals and making meals, or doing all the things that you do, or did back then. Yeah, but also that's what I was going to say. Also taking care of the kids,
Yeah.
being the mom. Here again, a tribute to Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Being the mom, being the emotional and physical support to our children, being an emotional support to myself, or to me, of course.
Yeah.
Just taking care of everything, making our house a home.
Yeah.
And I've mentioned it to you many times, in the last little while, I give you a hug and I said, you are home.
Yeah.
Meaning, you are where you are is home to me.
Yeah.
And that's truly how I feel. And I know our kids feel that way as well. You're a major anchor in all of our lives.
Thank you.
As a mother. So very, very special role you play. But I didn't realize the roles you played until the roles were kind of reversed and you started working outside
Yeah.
the house, and now I work from home. So
yeah, because it's been a number of years.
Oh yeah.
Now it's been
It's been
working
seven,
almost 8 years
8 years
working
now.
out of the
Yeah.
home,
Yeah.
but because a lot of them was part-time jobs.
Yeah.
And so now that you're working from home and I'm outside of the
Yeah.
home,
I'm full-time
then
at home.
yeah, he's full-time and I'm full-time
Outside of the
working
home.
outside of the home. And so our baby, he's 18, he's a senior now, but the last 2 years, Noah has taken care of like majority of
School.
his school things that come up, right? Because
and so glad to be done with that.
So I'm like, well, yeah, this is how it is. Like, this is the only 2 years, but it's been amazing and incredible. And he's a senior this year, which is fantastic, and he's well earned. Like, not only was he mainstream, but profoundly deaf, our baby, and he's just like blown my world away, like with what he can do, and he's like unstoppable. Like, he's got this fire in his soul, and I feel like all of our kids do that, but he's got like this fire, this unstoppable like, just go for it. And I love that he's going for his dreams, and I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, and I actually want to have you on again specifically to talk about your experience with him
Oh yeah.
and all that went into that, because I know
Yeah.
that might,
That's going to be an
that's,
emotional one.
it's going to be an emotional
It's
one.
a heartfelt one for me.
Yeah.
Well, just being a mother
Yeah.
is like it's to me, I feel like has been the biggest gift and blessing.
Yeah.
Like, and not only that, but then now now we're having grandbabies and a son-in-law because we have three boys and one girl.
Yeah.
So we have two daughter-in-laws and soon to be son-in-law. And I just feel extremely blessed.
Yeah.
Like,
Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, I'm blessed beyond measure. I honestly have nothing to complain about.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know we've talked about it a number of times. We truly feel like we've won the lottery of life because our kids enjoy being with us.
Yeah, including our daughter-in-laws.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
love being
Our
around.
daughter-in-laws come and spend time with
I
us,
love it.
with or without our sons. So
Yeah.
when our sons are off working and in their vacations, then our daughter-in-laws come and spend time with us and our grandkids, which is absolutely wonderful. So
well, and then I got to be in on their births, the
yeah.
birth of their children.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, does it get any better than that?
Yeah.
And seeing
What a gift.
our grandbabies born and being a part of that process, I'm telling you, like, get those relationships with your daughter-in-laws. It's so important. Just this beautiful connection, and it's everything.
Well, honestly, it speaks to the space. It speaks to the space that you create. So the daughter-in-laws are comfortable to come and spend time with us in our space, in our home.
Yeah.
And they feel very comfortable and confident in doing that.
Yeah.
And to have you in on their births.
Yeah.
What
huge.
and that's because of the space that you create for them and the love that you show for them.
Absolutely.
So what a wonderful tribute.
Oh yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So,
huge bonus. Love it.
anyway, again, we'll keep it short today. We got so many topics to get into in the future. So this lovely face you're going to see a lot more of. But to all you mothers out there and you, dear wife, love you, appreciate you, and the world wouldn't work without mothers.
No.
So
beautiful souls. Love you all.
Yep. Thank you. Love you all. Like and subscribe, please. We sure appreciate you all. Bye-bye.